Years later, I read an article about Kojima in Europe that had a pipe that was spewing radioactive water into a lake, and they had cut it, but without containing the dust or the particles. It cost them a huge amount of money to clean it up off the lake bed or whatever. And that got a bit interesting. Good girls. There I ran into some guys that I talked to, some consultants from SCM that I talked to at the WSU job fair. And sat down with one of them when we had dinner. And he referred me to his boss for a resume consultation. And he called me and he said, well, I charge $150 an hour. I said, all right. And so we looked at it and said, well, there's nothing wrong with the resume. Cover letter's a bunch of bullshit, but most of them are. And had 2 meetings with him, 45 minutes each. Each one counted as an hour. It was $85 for a meeting. Yeah, for one 45-minute chunk. That was all right. The rest, I got a rest assured that my resume was okay, as it could be. And at that conference, I also sat with a young lady my age who was actually, I think, the only young lady around that was seemed to be by herself. I asked her to look at my resume, and she was from Boeing Corporate and Boeing Computer Services Corporate. And her job was similar to my job. She worked in the graphics department. That's where I started briefly. Then I transferred to the mailroom, and then to Westinghouse, PDCME, and then to the fire station at the end of that gig. And then to T-Plant the next summer. So later on in the bar, I found her with her colleagues, and I was telling her jokes, the only ones I knew. They were fairly clean. I mean, I made an effort to that. She seemed to appreciate them. And I went home. I mean, I was just lived a couple blocks away. And I texted home.